earlier, so I do have some knowledge about how to play this version of Pathfinder now, but not a lot. So we're going to start off with a new game. We're going to be doing the main story with normal difficulty. Alright, so we have 6 pre-rendered characters that we could use, but let's face it, it's always more fun to just make your own character, right guys? Alright, so we have all these characters that we could actually use here, such as the ones from Kingsmaker, a whole bunch of random NPCs from Kingsmaker, and a whole bunch of characters from this game, Wrath of the Righteous. Now, let's see here. Now, that looks familiar. And there's Isabeth. You know, I'm surprised that that's not an actual race that I can actually play. Now, let's see here. What kind of character do I want to be? Well, let's check out our classes that we have. We've got the Alchemist, an Arcanist, Barbarian, Bard, Blood Rager, Cavalier, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Hunter, Inquisitor, Kineticist, Magus, Monk, Oracle, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Shaman, Skald, Slayer, Sorcerer, War Priest, Witch, and Wizard, all available for us at level 1. Oh yeah, Pokemon, it's cool to be redeemed whenever. I just need you just need to type in the name of the channel that you want me to raid after this stream is done, and then we will go ahead and raid them when the stream is ready. Now, let's see here. Everyone's always going to expect me to go with a Cleric. But, you know, I'm tired of always being the Cleric. I actually want to do some damage for once. Let's see. What kind of ones do we have here for Barbarian? Pack Rager, Mad Dog, Invulnerable Rager, and Structural Warrior, Beastskin Berserker. Alright, let's check out Monk. There's the Quarterstaff Master, Scaled Fist, Sensei, Sohei, Student of Stone, there's the Traditional Monk, and then there's the Zen Archer. Let's check this one out a bit, because I'm a little curious about the Quarterstaff Master. I would lose Flurry of Blow, Stunning Fist, and I would lose Unarmed Strike. Ooh. Well, I still have improved Unarmed Strike, but without Unarmed Strike, I'd lose out the specialties of being fist-based. Magus. Oh! Yeah, you know what? Let's be a Magus. But first we gotta pick up our race and whatnot, so let's see here. Alright, that's a Tiefling. Orc Barbarian. Dwarf. Human Fighter. Human Monk, possibly Ranger. Oh! Grad Brown, thank you for the bits!
Time for this dinosaur to go to church.
Well then, welcome to the Church of RNG, where we put, well, the joy of RNG before most else. Right now I'm just trying to find a good picture for a male elf. Alright, this is a bard. You know what? This guy's probably the closest that I'd like. So we'll go with that. We'll make ourselves a sword saint. And now, oh, we can just do that here. Okay, so there is a Kitsune race. I didn't even really see that earlier. Oh. So these 3, 4, 5 plus 2 to 1 ability score. Oh, they lose Khan, but I need that. You know what? Yeah. We'll try Kitsune. No. ASMR. Angelkin. Templars of light regardless of myriad forms that they take. Angel-blooded ASMRs have a +2 bonus on strength and charisma. Wisdom and charisma. Intelligence and charisma. Constitution and charisma. Constitution and wisdom. Dex and charisma. Dex and wisdom. Alright, looks like we're not going to be an ASMR then. I am a little bit curious about the Kitsune heritage there. Dex and intelligence. Yeah, looks like we're going to be a King Kitsune. Hello there, Rune Raccoon. How are you doing today? Yeah, the Nuzlocke had to end because of the fact that I lost all my Pokemon. I trained in the way of the sword. At least I'm trying to, anyways. Alright, now for the background. Let's see here. Untitled Swordsman, proficient in dueling swords. And buckler proficiency? I don't really want to do buckler proficiency. Warrior, wanderer. Huh. Nomad does give me Lord Nature and also gives me +3 maximum hit points, which are always going to be nice. Yeah, I'm not going to be a mugger or a pickpocket. Let's see. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay there, Rune Raccoon. Alright, let's see here. What seems like a good background for our character that we're making? Mwangi Hunter. If the character already has his class skill, weapon proficiency, or armor proficiency by the selected background from the class. Okay. Nexian Scholar. If the character has the class skill, weapon proficiency, or armor proficiency granted by the background. Yeah, we'll be a Nexian Scholar. And now we make our stats. Chick-fil-A there, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Church of RNG. Okay, oh, looks like Pokemon actually redeemed the Guide the Raid, so after this stream is done, we're gonna go visit Adora Bunny. Yeah, this seems like a good stat spread. Alright, now we gotta choose our skill points. Let's see here. They're intelligent, so we do want to make sure that they at least know about the world and magic. Mobility is always nice to have. And athletics can get us out of some sticky situations. Alright, let's choose a feat. Well, we're going to choose Weapon Finesse because of the fact that we need that. We are a dex fighter after all. If we're going to be using a close-range weapon, we're going to need one that uses Finesse. Let's see here. What's a good weapon that we can use Weapon Finesse with? It's got to be one-handed, too. Adora is celebrating their 1-year Twitch anniversary. Ah, congratulations on them. We're not using Nunchaku. Well, Rapier's always good. But I think I'd rather go with the Scimitar. Ah, Star Pro Nade, thank you very much for the follow. You are now the newest member of the RNG Disciples. Welcome to the Church of RNG. Alright, so I got these 6 cantrips that I can use anytime. Now I gotta choose 6 spells. Color Spray, because that's a no-brainer. Magic Missile, in case I have to use some long range. Bring Field Mitt if I need to, you know, lower some enemies that are far away from me. Shock and Grasp is always great to use. True Strike if I need more precision. That just leaves one more. Grease! Alright, what god are we going to do? We're going to choose Desna, the Goddess of Luck. Alright, so what are we going to be? Well, we're neutral good. Oh, looks like I only can choose chaotic neutral, chaotic good, and neutral good because of Desna, right. Well, we are neutral good. Alright. That seems good for a dex fighter. Let's see, what seems like a good... Yeah, we'll go with orange, that's my favorite color. I got yellow eyes. Now for clothes coloring. Let's see. 14 seems like it'd be a good match. And now for the human side. There we are. That looks like it'd be a good meat face. We're gonna need someone that has long hair. And we gotta give him a beard. This one looks good. There we are. Ah. Alright, I'm back over to here so we can choose our clothing. Enigmatic Slime, thank you very much for the follow! Welcome to the Church of RNG, my friend!
This will hurt!
Considering the sword is a Middle Eastern, good choice for you. Yeah, I would have chosen whip, but unfortunately that's not an option in this game. I checked earlier.
Get it off me! Let us press on. I won't give up! Enemy near. Spell's not working like that.
Ah, you're watching from work, Slime? Alright, try to be safe and don't try to get in trouble. Oh, quite the catch. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Church of RNG.
Strike as one. Defeat is not an option.
Alright, and now we gotta choose a name. I'm not very creative, so I'm just going with my regular name. Birthday of the 25th of the 12th month.
I have no need for this.
Alrighty then. Yes, it is I, Jesus. Hello, how are you doing there? Quite the catch. Oh, you have a character with the whip, but you modded the game? Alrighty then. It's a pleasure to meet you too. See you too, RBG. How are you doing today? Ah, green. Congratulations on rolling on 11. Ah, so you got dreary weather where you are? Same here. We recently lost power and just got it back like maybe an hour and a half ago, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter than that. Come through! Fetch a healer! Quick!
Hey, somebody!
Ah, that's good to hear, RPG.
Fighter, can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Yep, you can tell this guy's an elf because he's an asshole.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Canabris is the city of glory, but not one of spotless virtue until the first Mendevian crusade.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Oh no, that's a bad idea, trust me, my friend.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Oh, you lost power a few times as well, RPG? I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, the magic envelops me, but pain lessens only slightly. Water!
We'll have water as soon as we heal your wounds. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
Go get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm a crusader. I came to fight demons.
Oh, Iomade saved me from green recruits. They come without planning, without preparation, and they die before they even see their first real battle. I don't know whether to laugh or cry at
Get the
utter
desert man
wisdom.
water. He really needs it.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on, I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
That's fair.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Thank you for helping
I
me.
accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
You tried streaming using OBS for the first time and had ended the stream maybe 10 minutes before the lost power. Well, that was actually some very nice planning very nice timing there for you there, RBG. So, what happened to
I
me?
do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, Protector of Canabras. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
You know, that's a good question. I don't know why can I have my water now isn't an option. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and change shape to look human and blend in with these people. Alright, so I use WASD to move around, Q and E to rotate the camera. To the city! I can interact with things with the hand. Let's see, what else can I do around here? Well, just a quick drink here. After all, I was promised some water, aka wine, aka water. And here we go. Chaos ensues. The rumble was your stomach. I completely understand that, Green. 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other for you, lol. Oh. Go Terendelev.
Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Henshin! Ouch! Well, Terendelev's dead.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam!
I've seen you somewhere before.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Alright. Can you lend me a weapon? I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Well, let's find that out.
Try not to get eaten now!
Yeah, it may have been a boring fight, but don't forget this is also a kaiju battle that you just saw between a dragon and a locust centaur man. Oh, hey, it worked.
Mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I sow.
By expending a lockpick, you can get a significant bonus for trickery skills to open up a lock. Huh.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Golaria himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Alright, devoured by darkness, huh?
Godspeed.
Holy mother of...
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's some good
That's
news.
all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right?
Yep,
You aren't injured, are you?
a little bit.
Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
I'll do what I can. We don't have to rely on brute strength through this. I'll try to find something to use as a lever. It's still much preferred than casually chewed by darkness. Yeah, that's fair enough. All right.
Look at you. It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help.
No
I
problem.
wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Nope. Not unless they already knew about it beforehand.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
Ah.
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabras has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
The Wardstone is a chain of powerful artifacts keeping the World Wound's expansion at bay. The first and greatest of the key chain is erected at the city of Canabras by the hand of the Inheritor himself, a golden winged angel sent by the goddess Iomade.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabras will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
I'm a traveler. I just wound up here by chance. I'm a scholar. I came here to see the world with my own eyes. One person's war is another person's opportunity. I'm in the city to seek my fortune. I came here to fight the abyss. My name is Jesus.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Oh, hold on. We just met.
Whoa, girl. slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here.
Agreed.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow.
The goddess Iomade? Well, I guess the goddess Iomade is the closest thing to what my dad would be to you guys. A goddess of light, justice, and trying to eradicate the world of all evil.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open skies soon.
May luck be in our favor. All right.
Together
I will
we
help
stand.
where I can.
Let us press on.
Ah, container. Yes, scimitar. Just what I need. So I'm going to need this. And of course for long range because I don't have any spells. Let's see. Cloak resistance is going to be good for saves. And well, let's see. What can you wield? You've already got yourself a long sword that does 1 to 8 damage. Plus your strength modifier. You know what? Just to be safe, I think I might use the cold iron scimitar. There's bound to be a few things here that are weak to that. If you want to know about Jesus, you can read his biography known as the Bible. No, the Bible is not my biography. That is just a story that someone wrote about me. They left out parts that I actually would have done, and they put in some of their own things of their own volition. Alrighty then, let's see what we got ourselves into here. Loot! Torrential of scale. That sounds important.
Who's there?
Oh hey, I remember you. You were in the city earlier. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking that you were at a high society party and not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend.
I have a
looking
name.
for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it.
You have a Holy Bible signed copy. Quite a rare book.
I am Camellia.
Yeah, that is rather rare. Who signed it?
When I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Really? I don't remember signing any books. Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
I too have encountered fairies before. Hey! This Jesus technically is a furry. I mean, he does transform himself into a fox.
There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help.
According to Dictionary.com, a biography is a written account of another person's life. Yeah, but it's not just my life that's in there. There's also the story of Moses, there's also the story of Adam and Eve.
We've seen how powerless they truly
If anything,
are.
that's more of an anthology.
Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
So what happened to this man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall.
The Silent Years of Jesus Christ, says another biography about me, huh?
Likely hasn't gone far. Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Do you want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
Alright, we need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere up around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Indeed.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Understandable. Let's see. They got themselves a dagger. That's masterwork, at least. Alright. This lady already uses a rapier and a buckler, and it looks like she's a shaman, so she does have some curing spells. Lighting, huh?
Defeat is not an option.
Ah, combat time.
Do not hold back.
There we are. Good job.
Our path leads on.
Oop. Person here. Some gold, oil, and armor. Another scale.
They will break against our resolve.
And that turn. Wait, why am I all the way in the back here?
Strike as one.
No glory without risk.
Nice try, Sheila.
I'll cut you wide open.
So, what did you miss? So far, we got a party of 3.5 with everyone all trying to gang up on this fly.
Attack!
Into the fray.
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh, that sounded kind of evil there. Yeah, I am going to need a bigger swatter. First level, Magus learns to cast spells and wields his weapon at the same time. This functions like two-weapon fighting, but the offhand is a spell that has to be cast. Let's have one hand free while wielding a light or one-handed melee weapon in the other hand. As a full round action, okay. So let's try... Let's see, Shocking Grass should be around here somewhere, right? It's gotta be a touch spell. Here we are, Touch of Fatigue.
We shall overcome.
Funny enough, this is a village in Japan that has the legend about the surviving the cross and hiding out there for the rest of my mortal life. You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, so we got two paths. Let's...
Do not
Save the last one for me.
Alright, battle time. You're gonna go ahead and charge. And then turn. double movement action. You know, it would be rather awkward to find out that I did actually go to Japan. I mean, like, when did I get there? When did Japan actually open up its borders to foreign trade? Alrighty then. That just about takes care of down there.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Hi, are you playing the evil path this playthrough? No, I'm just playing my path. I didn't know there was an evil path. Moving up to here. Let's see. Since he's still at a range. Magic missile. Flanking. Yeah, there's enemies up here. There they are. Let's see. Do you know any spells? Cure light wounds and enlarge person. Yeah, there's not going to be much you can do this round then, huh?
Strike as one.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
There we are. Treading the path of goodness, light, and being a right honorable dude. I'd do my best. Now then, here we are. Now, this looks like some sort of monitor lizard. Hey! Since Seela is wearing heavier armor, she does tend to move slower than everyone else. Alright, combat time.
Attack!
Oh, he's got 11 AC?
Into the fray. You are today's sacrifice.
And how do they have like different ACs depending on who's attacking?
We shall overcome.
Yeah, 8 versus an 11, but that shouldn't be like all that hard. Meanwhile... Huh. Oh, hey look, more friends!
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out a man's features, and in the gloom, as soon as you step into the full circle of light, however, you realize that you've not encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man. I wonder how you could be used to stand back in the day. Oh, I wonder how you used your stand back in the day. Well, my stand was mainly about multiplying items, so I basically just used it to make more bread and more fish. And when we were running low on wine, that was one of my own things that I learned from Dad, so I was able to do that from him. Now, walking on water, I just had my stand just carry me as I quote-unquote walked on the water. That was actually a pretty fun one, though.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
This woman looks like a stranger to her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooder's here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, They might know what's going on up there.
Demons are laying waste to Kenabres.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction.
He's one of the few pre-meteor impact stand users.
I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
So, who are you? Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Huh.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
That's fair.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
That's kind of true, too. I've never heard of the Underground Crusaders before.
In Canabres, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone.
Didn't you have some kind of misfortune redirect like Funny Valentine? No, I did not. If I did have some sort of fortune redirect, then I wouldn't be betrayed, now would I? Love Train is such an odd stand ability, since Valentine needed to have the whole corpse at once for it to happen. Yeah, that is.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golaria.
Valentine was the villain for part 7, I believe.
So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
AKA the President of the United States.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
So, what are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the Underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the Holy Sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Oh, you stopped watching during the middle of Stardust in Egypt, huh? That's understandable. Let's see here. I feel like Part 8 stance didn't get enough action besides the main few. Yeah, I can kind of understand that.
Fool's errands. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't.
Oh, hey there, Apple Milk. How are you doing today?
Angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
I won't. Looks like I gotta do this over here. And there you go. A little shout out to It's Apple Milk over there. I'm doing quite alright. How are you doing, Apple? Sword of Holy Flame. How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
Wow, that is... I have no idea how long a gong is, but okay. So, yeah, we were playing Pokemon earlier, but we lost all our Pokemon. Oh, 70 years.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Huh.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
That's fair enough. So a gong is pretty much one day, huh? The sun is shining in the window so bright, it's like the curtains aren't even there.
Lan, watch your tongue.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, sorty. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Thank you.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
Indeed it is, Tila.
To find the sword quickly, so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface. So be it.
Now, what is that?
Alright. Alright, so that's just a ring. This room looks improvised museum, or perhaps some kind of temple.
That is quite a discovery.
Alright, some grinding stones.
I was successful in my search.
What do we have here?
Some precious gems. Some more precious gems and a grinding stone.
Something. Dan Tonsky Monster Hunter was promoted to an RNG cleric.
Oh, congratulations on resubscribing, my friend! A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Jesus feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Tarantula reopens and weeps scarlet, but there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears a cave chamber, this one of another one entirely. Jesus' heartbeat quickens as a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came the turbulent mortal world. Wow, this hits really close to home. Welcome back, Jet. We're reading this little passage, and apparently, I'm reading the thoughts of someone who came down from heaven and got betrayed by their friends. I don't know who that sounds like. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl from a golden braid lies in the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, and I must. While recognizing the foreign object of the thoughts, Jesus intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. I mean, kinda, I guess. I mean, I found something and it sparked this little story quest thing that I gotta read through. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Jesus. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "L'Oreal, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said that you and the other warriors of heavens were going to be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts came faster and faster, like it was rushing over, like a rushing river, and images flashed by one another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. If you're willing and only if you're ready, there is going to be no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There is a vision of darkness in the cave, stirred by motion. Something massive appears. Within its depths, a vague shadow, an outlined nightmare comes to life. A wave of odious chirping and rustling emanates from the shadows, the sound piercing like hot irons, lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadows as reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. But Jesus is determined to fight off the illusion. I would need a roll of 6 or higher, which is less than 75%. 70%. Meanwhile, knowledge arcana, I already got a +10, so I can immediately do this, but Jesus knows how to resist malign influences this, no matter its origins. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Jesus is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent this vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. The monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in a strange vision or memory. But the thrill or fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow feature starkly resembles that of Descari, the terrifying demon lord. In a moment of swift as though itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one called Lariel. The foolish angel struggled on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off. In tones, the shadow in this voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whisper to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, and quavering. What is your goddess? So where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? The strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam through the stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing from the pride. Remains diminished. He grips the sword with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rocks. Jesus senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up, and... Oh. Will we punish evildoers and traitors, or save and protect the innocent? I do enjoy punishing evildoers, but... Wait a minute. You know what? I'm just gonna choose save and protect the innocent. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Jesus does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Jesus' chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Jesus sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, the outline of the memory of the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm, soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hands. Jesus senses that it will return. All he needs is call for it. Speaking of that, man, have you seen the Gospel for Judas?
Hey.
I have not.
Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Sela kneels down, offering a prayer to Iomade.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
You saw it too. The traitors the dying girl?
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it.
Gospel of Judas is quite the reading, huh?
Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sull. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
All right.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
I think I saw the memories of L'Ariel, the angel who died here.
L'Ariel? That really was L'Ariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentawag, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us.
It says that you told Judas to tell the Romans where you were because it was part of God's plan, and some other things.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's
I did
honor,
not.
but you and Sull, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
Wow. I feel really embarrassed hearing someone say that out loud.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
It's a Seth Gnostic Christian feet text.
Yes, it's similar, but this light is more golden. Chief Sull needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find a way to Canabras.
Alright. This sounds like a decent plan.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Now what is that?
I do not believe this is possible.
There we are.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Combat log. Alright, let's see. Can I charge? Yes, I can. And I missed. Yeah, protection from evil. Lovely. I can't charge. Alright, Wendog. We'll get the smaller one here. Good shot. Camellia, you come around here and give him a slash. And you missed.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, he must be a Zen archer. He's attacked twice in his turn. Yeah, protection from evil is a really good spell, especially when you're surrounded by evil creatures.
Do not hold back.
Oh, come on, seriously?
No glory without risk.
Oh, come on, how can we keep on missing this big guy? He's literally the size of a barn.
They'll beg me.
I'll cut you wide open.
Yeah. It's like 5 non-evil enemies in game.
You won't survive me.
Finally, someone managed to... Ah, dang it all.
The inheritor, guide my blade. I'll rip you apart.
There we are.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
The heartbeat quickens.
Hello, hello. What are all these? Small earth elementals. Looks like Wendog's going first here. And they missed.
What's that thing?
Alright. Heading over here. Taking out the crossbow. And firing. Oh. I thought I'd be able to hit, but I guess not.
Endure this.
I guess it'd be wise if I came over to here. And cast Cure Light Wounds on Jesus. Basically, it does give us a small bonus to our AC when evil creatures try to fight us. It also makes it that creatures summoned by evil characters cannot be... well, they can't hit us, basically. And those are all the ones I can think of off the top of my head.
Beg me to stop. The light, take you.
Attack.
Cripes, that's right. I did swap out that. There we are, getting a little bit in closer range.
Make every strike count.
The spirits demand your blood.
These are earth elementals. I don't think they actually have any blood to spill.
This will leave a bruise. No match for me. Into the fray.
There we are. Oh, what was that item? Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Well, I know who's getting that.
The mongrel did it.
And it's because in D&D 5e, fiends, elementals, fae, and undead have disadvantage to hit you. Oh, the game paused. Ah, that's what space does.
Blood.
apart!
I'm moving closer because there's most likely enemies further up ahead. Oh, I'm not seeing any. There they are. Gonna move a little bit further back.
No glory without risk!
Then we'll go ahead and use the Cure Light Wounds wand on you. I can't.
They'll beg me to stop.
Alright, let's go ahead and charge right at you. He only has a bow. There we are.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I can't go that way. Well, I can only get closer. Alright. Bring Camilla right over this way. We'll end our turn. Can Windog get that? Good job, Windog. Every attack during combat entails the following calculations. First, the attacker has to make an attack roll compared to the opponent's AC to see if the attack hits. Let's see here. What's further in the... Ooh, giant spiders.
Against our resolve.
You won't survive me.
Do not fear. Do not
Oh, that one's dead.
falter.
You are today's sacrifice. Go for
Oh, why can't you attack?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Ah, Dominic Duck, thank you for the raid! Welcome, Raiders! And Commissioner F. Sasquatch, thank you for the follow! Aw, thank you everyone for the praises! Right now we're currently fighting off against this giant spider here as I'm trying to... There we are! Hold on, let's see if I can do this real quick here. And there we go. A little shout out to Dominion Duck there. Thank you very much. I have to admit, I'm a fan of Pathfinder in general, so I've never actually really played this all in depth.
Godspeed.
So right now we got ourselves a Kitsune Magus, that is my character. We've also got ourselves some NPCs here. Windog glances at Lan, who is fixing his slip bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the lights of heaven to Soul. Lan is sure that the lights should be shown to the mongrels. Lan... One dog grimaces at a brutal husky snarl and furls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow what he leads. I thought you considered the mongrels great warriors. The descendants of great warriors, I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we are chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. One dog leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so that I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. I'll try to do my best there, Domania Duck. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought. But nothing more variant. Thank you very much for the follow. You are now the newest member of the RNG Disciples. Welcome to the Church of RNG. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk my future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous it is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from the childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to find them, or whatever is left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out to the surface. I'll think about that. You be safe, RBG. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. 7 Evan, hello, welcome Raiders. Right now we're just playing some Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Oh, thank you for the bits, say VT. And say over here, redeeming a hydrate. Alright. We commemorate this drink to all of our fallen friends in the Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke. None of them will be forgotten. How is everyone doing today?
Press on.
Your first impression of the mongrel village is a squalid dump with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows loop between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectations hang in the air. A heavy-set aged mongrel slowly shuffles towards you. The hair on the head grows in a limp, wispy strand, and his face is distinctly rat-like in appearance, with produced teeth, and you hear rattling sounds in his chest. Every breath he takes, one of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplandish. End times are upon us indeed. You be safe, Seven Evers. Chief Soul, we found the Angel's Sword, and we found out the one who can wield it. Lan points at you. He had a vision, and now the Angel's Sword together with the Sword of Light and are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe. Anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Sol raises his hand with a ragged fingernails. Ah, Lan. Always streaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Sol's eyes go up and down. An uplander with the light o' heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch, Lan. Trust people becomes like... because she's to believe? Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. One dog stares at you intently like a cat watching a bird. She shakes her head in warning. I will help find the lost mongrels in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. At last, someone is talking sense. You don't understand. It's holy light, and it'll scare off all the monsters that dwell in the maze. Lan drops his voice. Listen, I don't personally believe in this angelic light, but Sul does. Show him. It won't cost you anything. Which one do I choose? Which one do I choose? You know what? I'll leave this up to you guys. One moment. We'll have this poll going on for about a minute here. Ah, Deja Wukong, hello there. How are you doing today? Yeah, the co-op with this would be pretty awesome. Alright, so we got ourselves a little poll going on here. Do we show the sword or do we not show the sword? So far we got 2 votes saying no, don't show the sword. I can't hear, but I'm okay. Hope you are good. I played this when it first came out and just re-downloaded it the other day. Alright, so the poll has ended, and all the votes that we got said do not show the sword. Lan is mistaken. We didn't find the sword. Lan whips around to look at you stunned. He clenches his fist for a moment, as if planning to shake the truth out of you, but he quickly gets a handle of himself. I don't know why you're lying. No doubt you have your reasons, but I know it's a lie, and you know it. And Wendu knows it. Oh, and Wendu knows it. Tell him, Wendu. I saw the light shining between the rocks, and then it went out. Lan saw what he wanted to see. Why are you doing this? Doing what? Telling the truth. You saw the same kind of light near me, and you thought that meant that I now have the angel's sword. You were mistaken. There's no need to drag other people into it. I don't want the blood of the gullible mongrels on my hand. I don't want to call them gullible, I mean... Ah, welcome back, Deja. So yeah, all the people who voted not to show the sword. And the reason why I'm choosing not to show the sword is because I don't want people to die. So now instead we'll both have the blood of young mongrels on our hands? Kids waiting for help? They'll never come. Everybody around me said that they didn't want to go up anywhere to save anybody, but I didn't believe them. I always have to take things further than anyone else. Isn't that right, Chief? Fine, I see how things are. I don't need any more convincing. Lan offers a crooked smile. Peace, land. Miracles are not meant for us. We, the tribe, we wait. If you're one of us, you will wait. We're not going anywhere, Uplanders. Rest now. There is a hut over there. You can rest there. Lan is silent, his eyes shifting from you and Sol to Window. You made the right choice. It was the lesser of two evils, and now rest so we can be at our best. When we go into the maze, I promise to lead you to the surface, and I will. Alright, time to level up.
I stand ready.
Alright, so we get the second level of Sword Saint, we'll be able to do Spell Strike. Which, a Magus who casts a spell on the Sword of Touch with a Mega Spellist, he can deliver a spell through any weapon he is wielding as part of a melee attack. Alright, we got 3 ranks, so... Arcana, World, and Athletics. Alright, we get 2 more spells. What are they going to be? The spell functions as Flare, except that it affects all creatures within a 10-foot radius burst from the target point. The cantrip creates a burst of light. If you cause the light to burst in front of a single creature, the creature is dazzled for 1 minute, unless it makes a successful fortitude save. Yeah, Expeditious Retreat and Corrosive Touch. Alrighty then. And we'll level them up compared to how they're supposed to go here. And now Wendog. Alright, looks like they're getting themselves deadly aim. Yep, while I have that spare moment here. Spellbook. Here we are. Gonna do Shocking Grasp on both of those for later. Alright, so the resting hut should be right here. Finally! Summoned from the surface! I was beginning to lose hope! An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises, twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Horicus Guerin. Yes, that Guerin. No doubt you heard of me. If you spent any time at all in the city, I have a business proposition for you. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out... You have no intention of seeing the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. You must have a route back to the surface of the city, if there's anything left of it. You look like someone who could swing a blade as well as cast a spell. I'm very gratified to see you. A good generalist would be a great companion to the surface. You are strong. It would be no trouble for you. But alas, am I not fit as I once was? I can't go crawling around through the caves, playing as scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city. I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. Space Dio 592, hello! Welcome to the Church of RNG! I could roll a 9 and get 2,000 gold. Yay! Are you taking advantage of my direct circumstances? Very well, make it 2,000. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. Alright, we have to go. Go on, don't forget our arrangement. When we find our way out, be sure to tell me. I mean, I do my best. Oh, a vendor. Alright, let's see what you have for trade. Let's see here. In terms of weapons, I don't need that, this, or this. We might be needing an ever-burning torch later, but not right now. Nobody uses a spear. None of us uses a shield. The padded armor can go. Alright, now let's see what you have for sale. Braces of armor. Now that's going to be very good for me. But I might need to rethink that for a bit. Alright, so let's see. I've got engraved lucky bracers. These bracers grant the wearer a +1 luck bonus to AC and a +1 luck bonus to reflex, will, and fortitude saving throws. Only your main character can equip these bracers. Alrighty then, so I'll have to wait off a bit. Jesus, are you going to try again on the Nuzlocke or no? I'm gonna wait a while on that. I will go back to a Nuzlocke eventually, but for right now, I need time to let my wounds heal. It's time. We're heading out now. Land won't get in our way. Wendog breathes in deeply through her nose, her eyes narrowing in concentration, like she's trying to taste the air to detect even the faintest sense. Finally, she gives an approving nod. It's time to what? Get you out of here. I'm keeping my word. It's quiet now. The village has settled down. I know that the shortest route to the maze. We'll take a boat. No one will see us. Are we still going to save the missing mongrels? What? Oh, then? They're probably dead already, but if we... Son of a bitch! Lan won't get in our way. Where is he? On the way to his death if he decided to go alone, or maybe he's in a hole somewhere crying about how lonely he is. I don't care either way. Getting you all out at once would be difficult. We'll let the injured women recover. Do you think I like knowing there are uplanders sitting in our village? But trying to drag in an injured person through a maze would be suicide. Don't even get me started on the other one. He's not going to get off his backside unless we send a litter to carry him. Are you sure the maze is the only way through the surface? Do I look like someone who doesn't know what she's talking about? Yes, I'm sure. There might be other ways, but not anywhere near here. I never made it through the way... Okay. As good as dead. If you don't believe me, you can wait for another guide to show you, but no one apart from me will take you where you need to go. Alright, let's go. Now, let's go to the boats. We'll get there fastest by water. Alright then. Lake to the Shielded Maze. Alright, actually, we're gonna end this right here. And we will pick this up next time. I do want to thank everyone here for coming by here. Seven Eben, Domania Duck, and also Ruku Natsuki for your raids. They were fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. Now, let's go and try and figure out who we're going to be raiding today, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. We did actually have someone who actually redeemed that, didn't we? Let's see here. If I correctly... Here we are. Let's see if they're still online. They are. So, by the request of Pokemon Cool, we're going to be raiding Adora Bunny, who's celebrating 1 year on Twitch. So everyone get ready. We're going to be doing an anniversary raid. There we go. So everyone be sure to copy that message because we are about to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be safe and be awesome out there.